For he who comes to God must believe that he is.
He is.
He is. He is.
Greetings. Welcome to episode 37. This is Container 11, part 3. And this will be the end of Container 11 because there's maybe 20-something games left. And then once we're done with this, we'll move on to Container 12. So let's get into it. We have a sealed copy of Taz and Escape from Mars. It's got a little bit of a squish. Which sucks because it's a brand new game. Sealed. Sega Game Gear takes Taz out of this world. Old label. Don't know why I saved that. We have RC Grand Prix by Absolute Entertainment. I have not showed you this one before. I think somewhere I have that game new and sealed, but time will tell as I make my videos whether my memory is correct or not. We have Super Monaco Gp 2. Decent racing game. Oh, we have Madden 95. This was sold. There's a little sticker that says $12, and this says W/instructions. So that for $12, you could have gotten Madden 95 with instructions for $12. The only question mark is this game for you? Madden 95. How many Madden games do they make over the year? Good Lord. I believe there's 2 total for Game Gear. I believe. I could be wrong. I will put up a picture of the Madden games over here. I believe there's 2, but there might be 1. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. We had this one pop up earlier out of this container. Complete in box and then sealed. Virtua Fighter animation. This one, the box a little smushed. Again, these are how I receive them. I've always been very careful in how I store my games so that I'm not putting tons of weight on boxes of any type. So that's how I bought it. Don't know why. I probably said, oh, it's sealed. I should get it. But I take that back. This one wasn't sealed. But I probably bought this along with other games. And I said, oh, well, it's complete in the box. We have Streets of Rage in a box. That's the front half of the hang tab is missing. That blows. Maybe somewhere in this world, in some landfill somewhere, that little piece of cardboard still exists. Which does me no good, because I need it here now. I need the box in mint condition. Oh, I haven't showed this game before. And someone was so kind as to cut off the hang tab. Isn't that wonderful? They just took scissors and cut it off. What a bunch of assholes. Beavis and Butthead. It's so annoying when people do that. If you get the game and throw the box away, that's your that's your prerogative. But to mangle boxes and to cut them and crush them and draw on them and put stickers all over them, that's just wrong. When it comes to Game Gear, that's just wrong. We have Chuck Rock, Belly Bonking Adventure. It's Chuck Rock. Oh, this one has showed up before. Except this one is sealed. It was sold at Zeller's. There's a sticker on it for $54.96. And I believe this is the Canadian version. But this is a sealed copy of that game, which I know that I showed before, because I had to make sure that the manual matched the game box. I have a lot of All-Star Hockey manuals, but I had to make sure the manual I put with the box that I already showed you matched up with the Canadian version. And it did, so I was like, cool. Good Lord. Another copy of Pack Attack by Namco. That might be my third copy. I'm guessing this is the second copy of Pinball Dreams. One copy already came out of this container earlier. Pinball Dreams. It's fast, it's crazy, it's going to give you pinball elbow. This game, reminds me of my friend Brian, because it's Rbi Baseball 94. The first time ever this baseball mega hit from the Genesis is available for Game Gear. Brian is a baseball fan and player, and plays old school baseball games on the NES. So that game reminds me of him, which is good because he's a good friend. We have a sealed copy of Poker Face Paul's Blackjack. It was sold at a store called Red's for $21.88. Which isn't too terrible for a brand new game. I wonder where Red's is or was. Oh, we have another one right next to it. Probably bought them together for some reason. Poker Face Paul's Blackjack. Again. This time without the cool sale sticker. It's just another copy, sealed. So somebody probably had two, and I was like, yeah, might as well buy both of them. We have Shining Force, the Sword of Hydra. I believe that's the way you say it. Hajya. If I'm saying that incorrectly, then please correct me in the comments. Type it out so I know. That's an RPG game. One of my past clients played this game from start to finish and was a very, very excited person when he got to the final ending of the game, and there's a little movie thing that plays, and he was so excited. And I gave him a lot of credit because he put a lot of hard effort into playing the game. And we have another copy. So I'll put that one up too. We have 2 copies of Shining Force. There's quite a few RPGs for Game Gear released in Japan, but not a lot in the US. Poker Face Paul's Gin. Poker Face Paul is a busy guy making all these games. Gin, Solitaire, Blackjack. This one, I haven't seen this game pop up in a while. Captain America and the Avengers. I haven't seen it pop up at all, let alone complete in the box. But that's what it looks like, complete in the box. 1 player. Captain America and the Avengers brings you stunning graphics, sounds, and arcade effects starring Earth's mightiest heroes. Intense gameplay action straight from the #1 arcade hit. 5 massive levels of action with bonus lives and special power-ups. Villains you love to hate like Whirlwind, Ultron, Grim Reaper, Crossbones, and more. I'm not a comic book guy, so I don't know those characters. I know Captain America, but... And I have a second copy that was cleverly positioned right behind the first copy. So while I was going through games and putting out bubble wrap around all these games, I must have been like, wait, I have two. I'll put them together in the same container and then forget about it for 15 plus years. We have VR Troopers. I know I've showed you this game. And this was on sale somewhere for a big $2.99. Doesn't like that one. Yeah. You have to trust me on that one. This is Iron Man XO Mano War in heavy metal. This one I don't see ever pop up. Mano War? That might be rare. Maybe the game loose is not hard to find. I don't know, but I have not seen this game pop up complete in the box in a very long time. But then again, I no longer monitor every possible website and auction site for Sega Game Gear. Many years ago I used to do that, and it took a lot of time and effort, and I sort of enjoyed it. And then once I built my collection, I kind of fell out of love with constantly searching and constantly looking and constantly being disappointed because I couldn't find anything that was in better condition than what I already had or was something that I didn't have. It kind of got frustrating, so I really chilled out on that front. I'll leave the deals for other people who don't have the games yet. Poker Face Paul's Gin. And someone was nice enough to write 13ALI, 13 Ali. Thanks, person. That probably meant something. They never thought some weirdo someday was going to be collecting Sega Game Gear and would give a shit that there was something written in marker on the back of a box. But it happened, and it happened now, and it's me that gives a shit. But I know I have another copy of that game, so I'm not going to stress it. WWF WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge by Flying Edge. A lot of old school wrestlers on the back of that box. Let's take a look. This, I can tell already, has a sticker, price sticker, from a thrift store that I used to go to. The little yellow block that says thank you, and then they'd write in marker how much it was. The box has seen better days, but to find a Sega Game Gear in the Game Gear game in the box at a thrift store throughout my years of collecting since '96 was very rare. So I had to buy it. I couldn't leave Joe behind. Joe had to come with me for $2.50. And I know me, so at the time of me finding that game at the thrift store, I was probably all giddy and happy. Like, oh my god, a Game Gear game! Axe Battler, A Legend of Golden Axe. This is sealed, new in the box. I like that. I did not know that I had that game sealed. That's pretty great. You can gain valuable clues by talking with townsfolk. This is another one from the thrift store because they actually wrote directly on it $2. And it's Columns. A very common game, but again, there is no way that I could see something Sega Game Gear at a thrift store and not bring it with me. There's no way. I'd probably buy a stupid Sonic the Hedgehog 2 cartridge at a thrift store, just because they're so rare to find at thrift stores. But I can't leave you behind. I love you too much. A sealed brand new copy of The Addams Family. That's pretty great. By Flying Edge again. Let me take a look at this paperwork really quick. This is from Mount Pleasant, New Jersey. I bought the Addams Family game factory sealed for $2.97 back in 2006. January 2nd, 2006. I also got Axe Battler, which I just showed you, factory sealed for $2.99. That is crazy. And a third game, Arch Rivals, factory sealed, $2.99. With shipping and handling, the order total was $15.73. Holy crap. $2.99 for a sealed game, like Arch Rivals, the arcade game, sealed, brand new. That's pretty great, man. That makes me feel good. I feel like I got a real bargain. $2.99 for each of the 3 sealed games. I made out. I made out like a bandit. Uh-oh. Another game from the thrift store. I don't think I had found that many. I would say less than 20 in all my years of collecting did I actually found Sega Game Gear or anything at a thrift store. I don't go as often as I used to. But this is Poker Face Paul's Poker. So I think we have the whole collection of Poker Face Paul games now, which was very important. We have Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos in a super good box. I think when Majesco released some games and the modified system, I think they did this game. I think there's a Majesco version of that game, but I could be wrong. If I'm right, I'll put a picture over here of the Majesco box, if I can find one. If not, then there'll be nothing over here when I just pointed. Asterix and the Great Rescue. This must have been from a game store. It has a price tag of $6. And it's in super good condition. Now take the adventures of ancient France with you everywhere. The popular European character Asterix and his buddy Obelix set out on a crusade across the Roman Empire to rescue their friends and defeat Caesar. Wow. Doesn't like Asterix. What's the deal? Okay, I got 2 more games, and then we're done with Container 11. We have Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball, Pinball Pandemonium. See, it liked that game. Focused right in. It must be racist against Asterix. And the very last game coming out of Container 11 for the victory lap is an ordinary Jurassic Park with a semi-mangled hang tab. Aww, we couldn't end on a bang. But we ended. We got through it. Container 11 will now be documented. Pictures taken of each game, put into clear plastic storage boxes, so I don't have to rewrap every single one with bubble wrap again. I'll put them gently back into this container, put this into storage, and get another tote out that will be number 12. So when I see you in 1 week, it'll be container 12, part 1, and hopefully it'll be exciting. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. And I will see you in 1 week. Be well.
Okay, God, let me have it!